It's time. I need to check my messages. Oh, it's from Firefly. Check this out. I'm on a planet famous for its island resorts. It's only it's only five system hours here. Still early in the morning, but there's a bunch of people already out surfing. You know, when the ocean mirrors the sky, it's hard to tell if it's right in front of me or far distance. It's almost like soaring in the horizon. You ever had that feeling? That's when I can't sleep. Well, I have the ability to dream, and I sleep much less than most. A quick... Oh, okay. I won't be able to read any of this. Will I? Nope. Drink some lean. One ability is to dream, and I sleep much less than most. Quick rest is enough to fill me with energy. That's why I love climbing to high places at the break of dawn. Whether it's by the ocean, in the forest, or up in the mountains, I just love watching the sunrise and feeling the start of a new day in every world. It's an incredible feeling. Give it a go when you can. I was worried you might say no. Bitch! Even if I said no, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker would come and molest me to say yes. So many bugs outdoors sometimes, and they always seem to find me. That's real, I don't like bugs. They're creepy, dog. Oh. How much longer for the event? I guess I won't know. Won't ever know. No, right here. I got 13 days. I think it's just unlock her, really. We'll find out, though. I still got 2 whole weeks. Alright, let's just jump right into it. How am I going Gorilla 6? Oh, Equilibrium. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. What's going on, bitches?
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. but with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Yup.
If you wish to know more...
All me, baby. And I hated every second of it.
Feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you.
I don't.
Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Don't care.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
Yep.
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
I can't open my door. What does that mean?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Is it a flashlight? It better be. What's this bitch doing here? Can't speak to you. Okay.
Yes, it's this case right here.
This case gleams with a muted luster. Crafted from the materials neither wood nor metal. Its surface is masterly woven with metallic threads outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts.
True.
How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Ju-Ming's craftsmanship.
I'll be taking that sword.
It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the
I don't
lawful
fucking
as the
care, old
ringmaster.
man. Holy shit.
It seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
My sword. I won't steal it.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming
God, I hate
and
this
challenge
bitch.
me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Well, that bitch was right.
Not to be rude or anything. We've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
I want the bitch to beat the other bitch. That's what I want.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay.
Dude, so far, everything ever from the Luofu has just been nothing but filler. This whole thing feels like filler, and not even good filler.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
Bitch, you think I want to do that? Hell no.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General?
Yup.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Just accept your fate.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some
Wait,
sword
my
moves.
character. Wait, my character's talking?
Yeah, I did say that.
That caught me off guard.
This is all happening so quickly.
That really
think?
caught me off guard.
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
Then make new tactics up, bitch.
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry.
You actually said her full name. You
It'll take
disgust
at
me
least
now.
A decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
You're not.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then
Now that
Oops.
Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
It's time to become the best swordmaster on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General YN.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Oh, brother.
Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around? General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
I don't know.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yoon Lee and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
Aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyways?
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims.
We're not.
Or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Cool.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. I apologize
Witnesses?
for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
I should pack up and leave tonight.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Lafu, so why do you want to sneak off like we're fugitives?
This place sucks.
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your
I want to let
burden.
this game know that I don't like the Lafu.
As the Lawfu ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
I know.
In an Atra alley, if okay,
The
I didn't even
illustrious
get a
Merlin's
chance to
Claw
even
waiting
read
for
that.
me, and for so long too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes, back then you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Law Fu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, our great victories are
Fox
announced
Mom was
through
like the only
Yellow
interesting
Bell
person
resonance
about the
system
Law
every
would be
day.
TBH.
So I'm well aware of your
I'm like
great feats.
somewhat interested in her story.
How's your health holding up?
Well, Yukong is her name, right? Yeah.
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
Yeah, she fucking died.
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health.
Condition. This bitch Mara struck.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced.
Yep, and she
This
is.
time, she
She's
has
in
brought along an
fucking
outworlder in a
jail.
coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
Perhaps.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jingyuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jingyuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? Who the fuck is Hule?
You mean that Hule?
Oh, this guy.
Boris and
He's pretty
Warhead?
cool.
The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
Yup.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Luofu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Yeah, that one thing, the thing.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
What does that bitch have to do about this? How are we getting into Ron May territory, dog? Well-deserved rest. This night, your restlessness from the meeting, the general and busy crowd from before the war dance keeps you from falling asleep. Day 2.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Sleepy.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donhung go?
Those bitches went shopping, dog. Oh, they're right here. They're 2 feet in front of me. Hey, how's it going?
There you are.
Here I am. Why are you here too?
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Literally anyone else would be better. You lose every fight.
Why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me master.
Don't care.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
Sure it is.
I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
No, she won't.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't...
Donhung, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere?
Yeah, I agree with him actually. Don't go easy on her.
By the way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
March waves you and Don. Oh, okay. Oh, put into March's POV.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Lawfu so laid back? So disappointing.
Bitch, I'm gonna drop kick your ass.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Lawfu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Lawfu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Lawfu swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
An outfit?
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful!
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements.
How'd you get her
I
measurements?
even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
They unironically match her outfit.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
The real competition is just getting started.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
They are. These two are gonna angrily fuck later tonight. Moments later.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Okay.
Wait, we're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
Okay.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Cool. A novice stance.
All right.
These guys gonna say one word of the answers. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Time to kill him. No rush. You some experience with swordplay. Why don't you try to use your skill first? Just learn a few news from me.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Gives you boba.
Lawfu swordplay is all about being swift and agile from your movements.
Shifu attacks can accumulate charge for March 7th and make her realize power to abilities. Okay.
Bladed flight! Ignore him. Strength is everything. Strike! Right on time.
Like this? 10 of you.
Well done!
Time for swordplay. What are you made of?
Slap!
Yes, you!
How many can you block?
Boop.
Ready to shine. Nice job!
Gives you some tea.
Hi-ya! I'm starting to get the hang of it. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this?
Less carbs.
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this sword technique? Should
Hey,
I
that's
be saying something
right.
cool?
Blade in flight!
You'll make for good practice.
The outcome lies within the
Boom. Kills the bitch.
Get it now? With a true heart and focused mind.
Oh wow.
Here I come.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Yes,
That's
you.
pretty cool. Have some tea.
Manners.
Boom.
strike while the iron is.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Wait, this just breaks no matter what. It's counting as physical, but she's also interesting. Very interesting.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
You'll make for good practice. Master, have some tea.
Right on time.
Got you.
Blade in flight!
I could.
So it seems like those stacks go every time you hit a target, so you want to put on someone that can do an AoE.
So intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect.
Oh, I know
for
everything about her
practicing
flexible
sword
body.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Strength.
Ugh.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
Actually, I think footwork. For once, I'm agreeing with the guy I fucking hate with a passion. I think footwork is more important than strength.
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
I kind of agree with footwork over strength, TBH.
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
That's what the swords are. It's a sword. You gotta do a sword dance.
Masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at.
Exactly.
Then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, Masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway.
I wonder what Patrick
So,
Swayze and Don
it
Hong are
doesn't
doing
matter
right
which
now.
one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Thus the beginning. Thus begins the journey of March 7th sword training. Oh brother. Tread a new path. The hunt. Unpack new path. The hunt. Please select the hunt. Switches to the hunt. No, when the same character is switched to a different path, their light cones and relics will be independent from each path. Yeah, I know. I like that, honestly. So, what's good with her? It can't be this, right? It'd be break. I just realized how fucking good this is. Wait, is that what you want? Recommended. Oh my god, wait, no, this is recommended. Oh my god, wait. Damn, if this was crit rate, this would be fucking fire. Imagine I got speed as well. Damn it. Just taking too long. Why are you giving me effect resistance, dude? You gotta get me like at least attack. One hit of attack, really? I want speed more than fucking... Oh, let's enhance both of them to 3 and see what happens. That one's defense. Again, hit resist. But you also have break effect on this one. Break effect on this one too is speed. Let's do this one. Of course, a little fucking defense, man. There, that's what I want to see. That's +2 defense. God damn it, whatever. Switch. Put this. Oh, yeah, this is the one I have. That's the Giga one. Do I not have any legendary boots? Speed. Isn't that what I want? Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually not bad legendary boots. Or 4-star boots, I should say. I have to level these up, actually. They're pretty good. Of course, you give me HP, man. Come on, attack a crit rate, baby. There we go. So I want to see. I didn't check the hat yet. Break effect, yeah, that's what I want. Attack, hold up, these actually might be poggers. Yeah, +3 to attack. Is. Huh. Whatever. And a light cone. What is the fucking one I want on you? Those to the game tools? Wherever the fuck they are? Topaz's fucking light cone is what you want. That's funny. So I want sword play. Okay. Fine. Where do we ascend you? Oh, I can't. Never mind. Do I have sword play? I don't. We'll go and just subscribe for more, I guess. All right. I'm done with chores, I think.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
Nice picture.
As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to run Don in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it.
Who said I refused? I didn't. I don't even think she fucking asked me, to be honest.
Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Days and nights fly by in the delves as the war dance fast approaches. Under strict supervision of the 2 masters, March 7th trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. Almost a tinnitus. On that day after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Yup.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
And now I actually talk as her? Okay. Maybe I have a chance of defeating my masters.
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating both masters in the ring?
Get real. You've only been practicing for a short while. How could that possibly happen?
She's the protagonist, dog. That's how.
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might eventually be able to defeat Yun Li.
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then.
True.
No, no.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
I don't.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
And
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades can improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
huh.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
Yup.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
Nope.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
Who's this bitch?
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance.
Is it?
Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
Nope.
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
Pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too. I'm Jiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
Hi, bitch.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time.
Mm-hmm.
For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder
What's this
beef
bitch
and
yapping
cinnamon.
about, dude?
It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Guys, I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Rancha School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the General's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
You know, you just got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
Nope.
No.
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Why do I care?
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
That's kind of hype.
This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
What? Just put that bitch in some pocket sand, dude.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice.
Okay.
The other lying down is honorable
Okay.
and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well. Then
What
you
war have
should
you
know
been in,
that the
bitch?
war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, My apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it
Oh
has piqued
god,
my
this is so
curiosity.
uninteresting, dude.
Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Alright.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
As the Sky Gazer Navadia, or the fuck. Wow, looks like every other place ever in Luofu.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance?
Yep.
That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
Not as cool as the one on Penacony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general.
Bitch, I don't care.
Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard, even in the thick of battle. Facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces.
Yup.
That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory?
Bitch, I don't
To
care.
meet the general's expectations? Or while the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself.
It's in these
I've been
nuts.
struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Jiao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders, and I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Bitch, I don't care.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
Hey, how old are you, bitch?
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
You win the sword that he
Sounds
put
like
up.
that mind
What?
of yours
Okay.
is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind.
Fuck,
My
come on.
father was a craftsman on the
Don't care.
Xianzhou Juming.
Don't care. Don't care.
Because of
Don't
his
care.
foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
The fuck? Why'd you say so sexually,
What
dog?
happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive.
Okay.
Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
Yup.
What? You're leaving already?
Damn right he
But
is.
You haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
Cool.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Seriously? I just spent much time thinking about my dream that he didn't even ask me.
Good riddance. Honestly, I'm glad he didn't. Would have gone on for longer.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer, Navalia.
Thank God. Take me out of this fucking cutscene. Fuck yeah. Leave this bitch.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
Like 4.
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out.
When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
The protagonists are here.
Who are you guys?
I'm you.
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
Facts. I'll take the little ones right now.
Sorry. I'll take the little ones away right now.
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Should have let me.
The overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Those 3 are sus. Sussy bakas.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
Who wants to go play?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy.
Yup.
Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you
I have a
didn't
joke,
seem to
but I
be
can't
paying
say it.
attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
A Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Zheng Yin.
That
Genuine.
Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yen Qing
Yang
at all.
Qing. What the fuck?
That's really
Stupid
weird.
ass name.
What? Is he famous on the Laofu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
True.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Please don't make me fucking stealth, man. Ah, fuck me.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
True. I'm with her on that. Earnest mission. More commissions need to be met to complete in the photo shoot. Okay. Takes the photo.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulok. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Okay. Goes inside the crates.
So cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Your footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at this moment, it would certainly catch you in the act in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. The floating mechanics at the bottom of the crate is activated. You feel being drift slowly forward. After a while, like an entire amber era of holding breath in silence, you hear your crate touch down.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Parting footsteps sound like a single prong. Okay.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia.
That's hype.
They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
And where do they go? Where do they come from? Where do they go?
Bad. Wait, they disappeared.
Let's catch up to them. Slash me highs.
Softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Slash me hides.
Watch out! They're on high alert!
It's just the wind. Pussy bitch. Some of these boxes are perfectly placed here, dog.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here!
Shuhard, I'm coming!
He's coming, so am I. Whoa.
Did he spot us?
Nope.
Quickly, hide!
What was that? Just the wind.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Yeah, it's pretty sus.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Oh.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
A type.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
Not me.
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Oh. You can't see yellow. They're werewolves, dude.
I could take
Adusa!
care of you.
Die, you lowly beast!
Here you go, Himiko. Have some boba.
Get there!
No Firefly, Sag. Ow.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
You won't get away.
I'm gonna be relying on Himiko for most of this battle because I don't have Firefly.
Perhaps humanity never conceals.
It's actually a shame because all these guys are weak to fire. That's this guy.
Let's improvise.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
They've infiltrated the Shen-O.
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners.
Right, dude?
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Okay. Meanwhile, the Seat of Divine Foresight switches to Patrick Swayze.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the
Hey, Fei
general
Xiao.
of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
You've heard of the Swayze Express. Oh,
Outside the reports,
Have you
from
heard of the
Law
movie
Fu,
Dirty
the
Dancing?
Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoxing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face.
What are some
for
other Patrick
reasons
Swayze
that
movies I
I'm
can
sure
reference?
General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
What other movies is he in? He's in Point Break, Green Dragon, Young Blood, The Renegades. I've already heard some. This movie I haven't even heard of. He's in, oh my god, he's in a fuck ton of movies. Alright, let's see here. We got Green Dragon's Point Break. I've heard of Point Break. George and the Dragons. Skate Town, USA. Jump. What the fuck is this one? The Wo Fu, Thanks to Everything. Julie Newman. Huh. Yep, there's Roadhouse. Red Dawn. Pacifier. Three Wishes, Grand View. The Outside. Isn't The Outsiders? That's actually a pretty good movie. I didn't realize it was The Outsiders. There's Dirty Dancing. There's a Dirty Dancing too? Hold up. One Last Dance. I haven't heard like any of these. Zero. One Last Dance. Steel Dawn. I've heard of Steel Dawn. Christmas in Wonderland. Keeping Mum. What the fuck are these movies, man? We're here to answer your questions.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Okay. Negotiation
The Merlin's
starts.
claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Yep.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
We do. We're the good guys. I'm debating between 1 and 4. Because that's what they're after, right? Ilios' prophecy?
Rumor has it that Elio, the leader of the Stellaron Hunters, possesses the power to see into the future. He foresaw that the Xianzhou and the Express would have important roles to play in the war against Nanook. That's why we were lured here to the Luofu, to deal with the Stellaron crisis and fulfill the prophecy.
General Jing Yuan believes in this prophecy too, as mentioned in the report. I'm curious why you didn't question it at all. Could it be because one of the Stellaron hunters is actually an old acquaintance of General Jing Yuan?
Please be cautious with your words, Merlin's Claw. Let's avoid sowing doubt among our comrades. That Stellaron hunter used to be my disciple. So are you putting my loyalty in question too?
I'm simply bringing up the doubts about General Jing Yuan that exist within the Alliance. Since I'm representing them, perhaps you can just imagine me as one of those old geezers. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager.
We're using negotiation strategies. I'm not going to make the same mistake last time.
To resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor.
Because I don't remember any of this.
But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
This is our previous round.
Could you please give us another chance? I'd like to answer that.
No problem. But remember that a debate is like a duel.
But not Ilios' prophecy. In connection with them. I don't remember any of this. In the Cosmos, still around Hunter's reputation, so why everyone else so why do you have so much trust in them? Could it be I don't remember why they lead us here. Like, what was the reason? I mean, obviously the reason was for the Stellaron and to fulfill Ilios' prophecy. I think that was the reason, right? This shit happened months ago, man. I don't remember. Okay, it all comes down to the Stellaron hunters.
Apart from the Luofu.
Yeah, I should get that one first. I should have went with my gut.
Corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Luofu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Dawn Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I mean, I personally met this bitch. I'm confident in that one. Hold up.
I personally met Dawn Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the Hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission, in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the Hunt.
Yup.
However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
Well, you should ask Dawn Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Dawn Shu is dead.
Yup.
And even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Isn't that bitch a Heliobi?
Fantilia is one of the Heliobi, the energy life forms that once fought against the Xianzhou. They're known for their unpredictable and elusive nature.
Just as he said, when the Ambrosial Arbor resurrected, its roots broke through the creation furnace
Easy
on
dub.
Oahu, accidentally releasing the Heliobus fiend fire sealed inside. This can be used as circumstantial evidence.
If Elder Huai Yen accepts the explanation, so do I.
Hey.
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Okay.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
Fei. No, I love the way he says that. Fei Shao.
As a fellow Arbiter General,
This guy
I
sounds like,
fully understand the difficulties of this position.
Who's the sorcerer guy from no, what's the Modern Warfare? Mortal Kombat? I don't remember his fucking name.
Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless.
But whoever
trouble.
that dude is.
Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than
He sounds like
anyone
him.
else what happened on the Luofu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Mongus?
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand.
Okay.
The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
Oh, will they? Will she?
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Luofu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you.
Thanks, Mommy.
You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
Ugh. Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Will you let us come back?
Worried that I might go back on my word and keep you in the Shackling Prison? Relax. If I wanted to do that, you'd already be behind bars. Once you're done with your testimony, you're free to come and go as you please.
Come and go?
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
True.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
What do you think about that old Gandalf?
I was worried this would turn
Or
into
the
a
guy
heated
from
argument,
Ninjago?
but it seems like both of you are on
Master
the same
Hu?
page.
Master Huang?
Each other's
I
problems.
don't remember his name.
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Cho and Moza to check on his condition.
Master
of
Wu,
prison
that's his
and ready
name!
him for
I remembered his name.
transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Cool. Cool. profile. Whomst. Oh, free monies. All right, we're gonna end the stream here. I gotta go work. If you like, hit the follow button. I will be back tomorrow doing more of this game. But yeah, that's about it. Love you.